Good morning, sunshines. Happy Sunday. I hope that everybody is having, or is going to have, I shouldn't say it's having, you know what? No, because we have viewers from all around the world that that are up now. It's probably what? If it's 8:30 here, it's 1:30 in the afternoon in England. And I don't know where everybody else is from and what time it is, like what the time difference is. I want to say that England is 5 hours ahead of us. So, so happy midday to you. Happy morning. Happy evening. Wherever you are. As you can see, I have on no makeup yet. I am sans makeup until a little bit later on. I've got to go to my daughter's baby shower is today. So my life has been consumed with cooking and buying groceries, and I'm getting ready to make a Cheeseball for this thing now, and then a giant salad, and then a spaghetti bake, and then buffalo chicken dip. So there's going to be several videos today going on dinner with spice, just because I'm going to film the whole thing. Just because, saves me some rework later on. And I figured that I would make a really quick cheese ball with you guys this morning. So, here we go. Alright, so first of all, I got my corned beef. Wait a minute here. Look, you get a picture of my giant arm here. There you go. I hope that you guys can see this. Okay, so basically I'm taking a pair of scissors and we're just gonna cut this up into shreds. It's a nice sit-down morning activity, I spent the better part of my afternoon yesterday grocery shopping and chopping vegetables. I have a freezer full now of chopped carrots and celery, peppers, onions, all that fun stuff. So yeah. So and I'm cutting it up kind of fine because I'm going to mix this in. I'm mixing this actually into the cheese ball. So yeah. And you guys actually see. Now I always got some kind of weird setup here. Okay. And these are just these little packets of corned beef here. They're like 69 cents at 69 cents at Kroger. For what that's worth, if anybody is feeling frisky and it's like, you know what? Suddenly I want a cheese ball today. So I'm gonna split this down the middle and then cut it. There we go. Get on with the get on here. I was so afraid it was gonna rain today. But it's not supposed to, and it's supposed to be relatively warm, so we'll see what we get. But also, my daughter and her girlfriend made a balloon garland. Well, actually, we helped them Friday night. This beautiful balloon garland. Kind of impressive, actually. I'm like, wow, okay. Now I understand why I paid, what I paid for the balloons, because when I say she was going ham with the balloons, yeah, something different. So I know you guys saw Jen's cooking video yesterday. I hope you guys watched Jen's cooking video yesterday. She has saved me some of the soup. I have never had her. I don't think I've ever really had Jen's cooking before, so this ought to be an adventure. There's a lot of green stuff in there. A lot of tart stuff. So this should be... I'm fascinated to see where this goes. Yeah, so... And then she did, I guess, her meal prep for a few weeks. I'm funny. I can't do... I can meal prep for maybe a couple of days. But, I don't like to... Number one, I don't like to eat... Well, you see, I don't like to eat the same things over and over and over again. But then on top of that, I'm funny about leftovers. I'm funny about... thankfully, my family is not. But, I'm funny about leftovers. I'll do leftovers like the day after. But like for some reason I don't like chicken, and I don't like chicken, and I don't like I like things like chili or vegetable soup the second day. That's fine. Soups, if you will. I'm going to chop some, maybe one more of these, because I want some on the inside, and I want some to coat the outside of it with. So, anyway, and then I made this huge, because my son and his girlfriend came into town for the baby shower, so I made this ginormous, I did the crab boil thing last night. I did Alaskan king crab. I did regular snow crab. I did a ton of shrimp, the extra large shrimp. And I did lobster tails and corn on the cob and potatoes. And I tried this. I'm experimenting now with a butter sauce, for the thing, to put the stuff in or to dip it in. And what I came up with last night was everything. Yeah. So I think that we've hit the mother load. Here we go. Sorry guys that you can't see my face, but I don't know. I guess I could move this camera back just a smidge so you can see what I've got going on here. Like I said, I'm just cutting this up, and then, it's prep work. I probably could have done this off camera, but I wanted to share it with you. I feel like that's what I want to do. Okay. I think that's enough for the size cheese ball that I want to make, and if not, I got a couple more packs here that I can cut up to put on the outside. So now we're going to get into this. So this is softened, three bars of softened cream cheese, and it needs to be softened. Trust me, I've tried doing this with, even if you try to microwave it, it just doesn't do right. So I'm just kind of smushing it all together so it's no longer in bar form. Then I'm going to put my handy dandy Worcestershire sauce. A lot of people afraid to pronounce that word, but I go all in. So my people from England, Worcestershire sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, so I got some of that in here, and then. Okay, if you're a fan of ASMR, this is it right here. The squishing sounds. Oh yeah. I know a lot of people are like, I don't know what you're talking about with ASMR. Yeah. Some people do though. Okay, now this is onion powder. Put a little bit of onion powder in here. A little bit of crushed red pepper. Put a little bit of dried parsley. Put a little bit of garlic. These are really easy. When I say you want to take something... Alright, I didn't bring another spoon. So I'm doing this. Garlic, minced garlic. I love my garlic with everything. Pretty much everything that I cook with, I cook has... I don't care if I was making ice cream. Probably put garlic in it. It's the bomb. There's this. Let's give this a stir. Hey, Jenny. you? So here we go. Okay, that's pretty well in there now. I need my, hold on a second, get my meat out of the way. Put my black pepper in here. And I'm going to put my green onions. So this is part of what I chopped yesterday. And like I said, today I'm going to make buffalo dip for you guys. And buffalo dip. Let's see, a little bit more onion, a little bit more. There we go. All right. Buffalo dip and then a spaghetti bake. The easiest party foods in the known universe. Just saying. And if it starts to get too hard, I mean, mine's not yet, but if it starts to, like, once you start adding your ingredients, if it starts to feel kind of dry-ish, add a little bit more Worcestershire sauce to it. You know, you get what you get. This is like super easy. This is one of those, you know, you can pop it together. Like I said, I'm going a little slower than I normally would because I'm out of gas today. I am. I'm totally out of gas. I've done so much. So much. Okay. So next we're going to put in about half of our meat. So we, you know, our little chopped up doohickey doodle here with the corned beef. So I'm going to put this over into here. And I'm just kind of stir it in a little bit at a time because I don't want it to be, I actually want it to be mixed in well. Hey, Candy. I am a busy bee this weekend. This baby shower is, woo, yeesh. So, I'm going to I think I'm probably going to sleep for 2 or 3 days once this is over with. You know, because I still got to do my hair. I've still got to, I haven't showered yet. I'm just going to say that out loud. I haven't washed my hands, but I haven't showered. Put a little bit more meat in here. You can put, excuse me, I had to turn my head here. You can put as little or as much meat as you want to into this. And then, like I said, if it starts feeling kind of stiff or like it's harder to maneuver, then you're not done maneuvering yet, then you can always add a little bit more sauce to it and you'll get a little bit more creamy. But this is perfect. When I say this is like the perfect consistency that I need for it to be, yeah. And I can even stand to add a little bit more meat to this. Because we want people to have a bite of the corned beef with every bite. You know what I mean? Like with every, you don't want to cut into it. And because haven't you been to parties before where you get the cheese ball and it's nothing but cream cheese? I hate that. And there's no flavor to it. This is very flavorful. So you want a lot of, and like I said, and then I coat mine with a coating of the corned beef on the outside. Which is also why I don't put salt in this at all. Because the Worcestershire sauce has salt in it, and then the corned beef has plenty of salt in it. So there you go. Reggie, honey, if you're in the area, you absolutely can. Come on. Come on, Shelly. Come on. Let's do it. Yep. I was like, let me do a sit down activity first, because you know me I gotta stand at the stove for the next little while. So I'm gonna do the put together the spaghetti bake next, I think. And then because I won't pop that in, I won't actually pop it into the oven to finish up until about 1 o'clock because we have to leave. I want to make sure that everything is hot when I get there and that I'm just keeping it hot with the little Bunsen burner things. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, you're going to drop her present off? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Come on through. Look, well, yeah. So you see this? Do you see what? Do you see? Okay. You see what that looks like? That looks like heaven, doesn't it? Corned beef, onions, onion powder, garlic, Worcestershire sauce, black pepper, red pepper flakes. That's all you need. Okay. So I'm actually going to sample a little bit of this to see. A little bit more onion powder. That's good. Ooh. Okay. So, and I'm going to serve this with some club crackers. And, that's it. This is the extent of it. So, let me show you what I do to try to shape this into a ball. Sorry, guys. Move our meat out of the way here. I'm going to put the rest of my meat on it once I get it plated. So, all right. I'm going to take this. I'm just going to kind of form them into a little ball. Just a little happy ball. You see my Bob Ross shirt today? Yep. I slept in this shirt. I should tell you guys that too. Okay, so I'm trying to read you guys' comments too. Okay, so I'm kind of sort of shaping this. Trying to form this. I'm going to finish the form on the plate. And if you want it to be fancy, if you want it to be a complete circle, you can by using Reynolds wrap. Not Reynolds wrap, saran wrap. And you can take it and then, form it into a ball, whatever. I don't have to be that fancy. Yeah, I don't know why I said, I'm going to do all the cooking for this. Oh, no, honey, I'll just do all the cooking. Because I was thinking I was going to save myself some money. That's why. I forgot how much, how much actually goes into cooking for an event. Okay, so I got my little mountain here of cheese spread. Now here, I'm going to mash mine down because I don't want a perfect circle. Like this is too, I want it to be a little bit more spread out than this. So I'm going to shape it into something else, like kind of flatten it out. Could have put it into a container and just tried to dump it out like that. But, like I said, I'm not. We're going to put some club crackers around the edge of this dude. And, like I said, he's going to be beautiful. He's going to be a thing of beauty. Here in a minute, once I cover him with meat. So I got kind of a little flat thing going on here now. Can you guys see that? I hope. Hold on a second. Can you guys see that? What that looks like? And then we're going to take the rest of our concoction here, the rest of our chopped corned beef, and just kind of put them on top here. And then we're going to press them in because we want... My daughter loves loves this. Like, loves, loves, loves. She's like, are you going to make a cheese ball? The baby shower? Yeah, sure, because I don't have anything else to do. Because, you know, I'm also, not only am I supposed to, I'm supposed to cook for all this stuff. I'm also somehow supposed to show up beautiful, too. So, there's that. So, like, full face. She was over here last night, you know, trying to pick out outfits for me. My girl. But I guess she knows her mother, though, too. I'm suspect to show up in this. So, there that is. All depends on how the mood strikes me, you know. Okay, so we kind of want to almost make this look like a birthday cake. Because when you, and I am going to need my maybe another pack or so. So, I'm going to ask a question. For our Muslim viewers, is corned beef, I mean, I would assume because it's beef, it's okay. But is corned beef okay? And is pastrami okay? I've always had that question. I don't know why that popped into my head. So if you watch this later, just had a question about that. Like, what's the Muslim take on pastrami? This is not pastrami. This is corned beef. This is all corned beef. So, but I assume that this is okay. Anyway. All right. So, I am going to... We're just packing this around the edges now to make it look, you know, to make it look like a hairy cake, basically. It didn't sound very appealing, did it? But I can assure you, it is delicious. It is muy delicioso. I just want to try to cover up most of the places where there's actually cheese showing. I'm going to wrap this dude in... Put the rest of this on here. I'm going to wrap this dude in saran wrap. Put him in the fridge till it's time to go. So, cheese ball accomplished. So, okay, I didn't look. We got we got contact with the other side here. We need some backup. Okay, it's not perfect. Nothing in the world, nothing in life is, and I don't care. I've stopped caring now. Anyway, this is the cheese ball for the party now. There we go. I can assure you that it is most delicious, and you can make it as big as you want to. But those are the ingredients for the cheese ball. You won't be disappointed. And like I said, do it to taste. You know, if you want a little bit more Worcestershire sauce, put it in there. If you want a little bit more, if you want it to be a little bit spicier. Because mine isn't really spicy. Mine is kind of like one of those, like, oh, there's a little bit of spice in it after the effect. As much green onion as you want to, you know, whatevs. So, because I'm eating this off of here. Good stuff. All right, so next up, we have, I'm going to start the spaghetti bake. So, but I'm going to do that over there on Dinner with Spice. So if you guys want to join me over there, you can. I'll be going live over there in about 15 minutes, and I should be live over there. There we go. And as soon as Rosie wakes up, my son's girlfriend, we're going to try our hand for the first time in making chocolate-covered strawberries, because the first time was an epic fail. So y'all pray for us, because I don't do sweet stuff. I don't do baking and candies, and I don't do that stuff. I make food. So, anyway, you guys feel free to join us for that. And I love you guys and stay fabulous. Peace out.